sensible best. And just to add to the drama, look at the weather. The rain has started to come down as we go into this gold medal match. A place in the Hyundai Archery World Cup Finals up for grabs for the winner. A place in history up for grabs between these two for sure. Sarah Lopez of Colombia to shoot first.
And this is going to be interesting to see if Liko is going to be able to handle the, the audience and just the grandstand with them cheering all for Colombia, because it is a very weird sensation when you're shooting against somebody in their home country. You try not to make it get to your mind, but it will, and you'll need to accept that, and you need to, stay objective in that regard as well. Like, okay, this is getting to me, but I'll try not to be affected by it too much.
Rate ticking down as well, and that's going to affect Lopez with the experience she has as she scampers underneath the brolly. Umbrella, I should say, for those that don't speak British English.
What is interesting though about the rain here is that Sarah Lopez shoots with a clarifier in her peep sight, so she has a little bit of you could see Sarah holding her hand over her peep sight when she was walking up to the light, so she is mindful of it.
Conscious.
And I think it has to do with the fact that she's had it happen in the finals venue before, and she doesn't want it to happen again.
I
agree with the announcer though, I think it's a 10.
9, 20,
well, if that's the case, then that's 1 point pull back already. Liko Arreola, 15. It's just incredible.
Yeah, it's difficult to grasp how impressive that is, because it's not just that you're physical, the fact that you're only 15 years old, and that will probably mean that you shoot lighter bows, but it's also she hasn't had the time to rack up experience that other people have.
Rangecraft.
Yeah, so and Sarah has been around forever basically, so at least I think.
Talk about coping with the physical pressure and then the mental pressure. What about coping with the fact that Lopez shoots 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, if you're not a quick archer and you need your 20 seconds, then it can be difficult to shoot against a very quick archer. We've seen this as well in Antalya, where Danelaru basically uses 5 seconds to shoot his arrow sometimes. And then you're still putting your arrow on the bow, you're already up again. So if you're a slow archer, or if you need some more time, then that can definitely throw a spanner in the works. But in this case, I think Liko is not really stressed for time.
This 15-year-old story she's making right here, even if she was to lose to Lopez to make it to the final for the very first time of asking, 15 is something pretty incredible. And she's not shooting at all.
No, not at all. It's just that she is shooting up, or she's shooting against one of the greats, if not the greatest. And she's shooting very well at this moment as well. So it's difficult to win over Sarah Lopez in any case, but especially if she's shooting the way she is shooting. greatest shot. There was a bit of almost a bit of doubt when she was pulling through the release 8. So she shoots with a.
Sorry, chef. Never experienced it, but I kind of understand it, having competed in sport myself. That nervousness, the tension that freezes you up. And you've got to, think and hope for Lopez that she recovers. But what it does mean here is that Liko Arreola has a massive chance.
For sure, yeah. Especially since Sarah now has to recover, and Liko can just close the gap.
Just doing what she needs to do as well, putting pressure on her opponent, shooting first in the final end. What a way to recover from that 7.
I think what Liko is doing right now is what she needs to be doing, and what she has to do to win this match. She needs to put pressure on Sarah Lopez, because she's seen a little kink in the armor.
Certainly has. It's all down to this final arrow from the pair of them. It's in Lopez's hands, but Arreola finishes with a perfect. It is a story in the making, that's for sure. A 145 set, a 10 for the win. A big one, a little bit of a flinch from Lopez, and she puts it into the 9! Oh my goodness me, for the neutral, this is exactly what you want. A 145 plays 145 after the 5 regulation ends. A 29 from Lopez is a recovery from a 7 she shot at the end of the 4th. Now, going for her 12th stage win and a place in the Hyundai Archery World Cup Finals up for grabs. You couldn't make this one up. What a story. We'll be talking about this one for years, and it's still not over yet. 1 arrow to decide the compound women's individual, and it's down to these 2 archers, the greatest of all time, Sarah Lopez, up against the new pretender from Hawaii and the United States of America, Liko Arreola. Lopez trying to breathe out the tension, will shoot first. A 9. The door is open here for Arreola to make history. It's in the 10, and Liko Arreola from the USA on her debut for the US team at a World Cup stage has done it, taken gold against the greatest of all time, going over to give her a hug. What a way to do it, probably against one of her heroes in the sport. Liko Arreola has put a marker down in the compound women's individual discipline here in Medellin, and she, with the gold medal, has booked her place at the